See if we can actually see this. Bubbles in your hydraulic pump aren't the place for bubbles to be. Which could be an indication that the valve body over here may have allowed some detergent into here. And that shouldn't be bubbly. That looks like soap. Just put fresh oil in it and it looks like it's cavitating, and it definitely looks like either the pump has a seal that's going bad. I'll let it settle out and see if the water separates out, but I just used the extractor to pull the oil out that looked like it was bubbling, and then put fresh oil in, and this is what you got. No, I didn't drain the first batch out, but I extracted the first batch out of oil because I saw heavy bubbles that I'll stitch into this part of the video, and then I drained it out and I used the Pro Select or Select Pro SAE 30 pressure washer pump oil. You can kind of, I don't know if you can make that out or not, but there is definitely something in there. I can't tell if it's water. It's definitely something that is separating out between the oil though and whatever else is going on in there. So I drained that out. The unfortunate part was there's also a crack in your oil cap. So I mixed up a little epoxy. Hopefully we can save that and at least make do with it. And my way home tomorrow, I'll stop and I'll buy some more pump guard oil, or I should say SAE, the Pro Select. I can put 30 SAE in there as long as it doesn't have a detergent in there. But this it's definitely something, not really necessarily water. I know you said put antifreeze in it. I don't know. I honestly don't know what antifreeze looks like in oil other than milky. So when I pulled this out, it definitely had a very milky consistency. I don't think I can turn the, it says I'm using ultra wide lens, which I didn't even think I was doing. I have no clue why it would say ultra wide lens, but that separation there, and I know the container is kind of dirty too, but this was a wiped out clean container when I filled it up, and there's something that appears on that surface. And it had a much smaller cavitation, but the unit was starting to change sounds, and I don't like when units start to change sounds. So I drained the oil using the drain plug instead of just using an extractor and replacing the oil that was in there. And in hindsight, I wish I would have just drained the oil out to look at and inspect what was in there to begin with, because the bubbles were much larger than what was originally in there, and I can stitch that video into this.